Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first I want to apologize for the late upload. It's been kind of a busy day, and I was up till about 3 last night. So, which is unusual for me. I'm usually in bed by 10:30, but I wanted to see how long I can stay up, and it turns out I can actually stay up all night if I have my phone, but I wanted to get some sleep because I have friends coming over today. So, but on that note, back on subject. So, it's Avonlea week. Canadian TV show, Canadian hockey team, go Flames. So, today I'm going to be talking about Gus and Felicity's relationship. I originally was going to talk about why every show I watch has someone going either permanently blind or temporarily blind, except for Walton's. But I decided to say that for next week, because I was watching a video on Gus and Felicity, and it made me think, like, wow, it's amazing how they ever ended up together, because there's some, like, you expect, like in How to Train Your Dragon in the first movie, you can kind of tell where it's going, then as you watch the series, you're like, okay, yeah. Although, I watched the third movie before I watched the TV series, so I kind of knew what was going on already. Then Little House on the Prairie, you also kind of know that, because if you read the books, you'll know. Walton's, it's a bit different. So, and that one, it's a little hard to explain, so next week, though, so. And then, Heartland, again, if you read the books, now I've never read the books, but I do know that Amy breaks up with Ty eventually because she wants to go to college, or in the movies, TV series, sorry, there's only one movie, they come together in season 1, then Ty leaves, Amy kind of distances herself from him, then they come together again, then season 4 they break up, they're together, season 8 they take a break, and then yeah. That's a really frustrating one. Actually, that one's not really frustrating. Gus and Felicity's relationship is more frustrating than theirs, actually. Because Gus doesn't come until season 2, episode 2. Hang on a second, I'm just going to... Okay, sorry, I had to double check that I was right. It is season 2, episode 2. And then, they started as friends. Felicity kind of, has a bit of a crush on him. Gus, it's kind of more relevant. Season 3, I believe they're still friends, but it's growing into something more. 4, there's kind of this whole love triangle thing between her, Arthur, and Gus. Gus eventually wins that, though. He proposes marriage to her. Of course, she's courting. They're like dating or courting, I guess, in season 4. And then Arthur Pettibone comes, and Felicity does her stupid thing that I hate her for. She does it twice. Her love triangle thing, where Arthur, Gus, which one do I choose? Oh no. It's like Rough Nut and Stomalo with fish legs. That one's more funny. This one's just kind of annoying. And as Sarah calls it, having your cake and eating it too. Yes. And eventually Gus wins over by proposing marriage to her. She says she wants to wait for a bit, though. And then in the 5th season, he proposes marriage to her, but then it's really annoying because she says no, because she wants to become a doctor. Then she says yes, because she finds that being a female doctor is hard, and she decides that she's going to be a teacher instead. But then she says no. And then Gus leaves. And then in the 6th season, Felicity's in medical school, but then she eventually decides she doesn't want to do that anymore. She meets up with Gus in, where is she? She's like in Nova Scotia somewhere. And then they eventually right their wrongs, and they become engaged, and she doesn't tell anyone that till a bit after. And in the last episode of the season, we find out that Gus drowned. Spoiler alert, sorry. And then eventually, in the 7th season, she becomes involved with, his name's not Simon, Stuart. Simon is the hotel guy. Stuart, not Tremaine, I don't know his name. The banker. Name is Stuart. I don't remember his last name. And anyway, she eventually becomes engaged to him. Then she finds out Gus is alive. She tells him she's gonna go find him. Okay. Then she finds him. Gus is blind. Again with the blindness thing. And again, spoiler, Gus is not dead. She doesn't tell Gus about, I almost said Simon, Stuart. She doesn't tell Stuart about Gus. On the way home, she eventually tells Stuart. When she gets home, she tells Stuart about Gus, Gus about Stuart. Gus says that she's better off with Stuart. Then she breaks things with Stuart. Gus takes a surgery so that he can see again. And then I believe it does her work is when he can see shadows, so he would see the general shape of things, but if they were clustered together, like if I had like 3 people like behind me, which is kind of, or like and beside me, he would only see about like the 3 here and maybe some behind me. And the doctor said that it'll wear off in time. Eventually they do marry, and that's the end of the series. So the reason I say it's amazing how they ever ended up together is because when they first meet, they fight. When they first come together, they fight. They fight quite a lot. And then eventually in the 6th season, Gus, he doesn't want to be with Felicity because he doesn't want to be a burden to her. Hetty eventually turns him around. And then, Gus says she's better off with Stuart. So, and they fight, they fight quite a bit based on the groups. I've ranked the relationships from the TV shows we watch on fighting the most, least to most. Hickstrid. Now I'm gonna say I hate ship names, but Hickstrid, that's actually growing on me. I like Hickstrid. And then Hickstrid fights the least, Tiny fight the most. That's all I know. Gus and Felicity are in between with Kurt and Mary Ellen and Ben and Cindy, and then Lauren on one side. Yeah. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of my relationship videos. I'm going to be doing some more of those. Stay tuned for some Walton's content next week, some How to Train Your Dragon content coming up. And check out the video I watched of Gus and Felicity in the description below. And like for my shirt, like the Flames jersey this time. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you thought of this. And I will be hopefully coming out with some of those videos that, like the Gus and Felicity video. Hopefully, I just need to figure some video editing stuff out. See you guys.